traveling by plane is exciting but sometimes stressful.
Yes, there are so many steps: booking tickets, packing, going through security.
Let's start with the beginning. How do you usually book your flights?
I usually book online. I compare prices on different websites.
Same here. Do you prefer direct flights or connecting flights?
Direct flights, of course, they're faster.
But sometimes connecting flights are cheaper.
True, it depends on the budget and destination.
After booking, I always make a packing list.
That's smart. I often forget something if I don't write it down.
What's the most important thing you pack?
Passport, of course. Without it, you can't travel internationally.
Yes, passport and tickets are essential. Now let's talk about the airport. Do you usually arrive early?
Yes, at least 2 hours before a domestic flight and 3 hours before an international one.
That's a good rule. Airports can be busy.
The first step is check-in. You can do it online or at the counter.
Online check-in is faster, but sometimes you still need to check your luggage.
Right. If you only have a carry-on bag, it's easier.
After check-in, it's time for security.
Yes, you need to take off your shoes, belt, and put your electronics in a tray.
And don't forget, no liquids over 100 milliliters.
Security can be stressful, but it's important.
After security, you wait at the gate.
That's when I usually buy a snack or a coffee.
Me too. Sometimes I look at duty-free shops.
Yes, duty-free shops sell perfume, alcohol, and chocolates.
Then comes the boarding process.
Usually they call passengers by groups or rows.
Right. Some people rush to board first, but I prefer to wait.
Me too. The plane won't leave without you if you're at the gate.
Once on the plane, you find your seats, put luggage in the overhead bin, and sit down.
Don't forget to fasten your seatbelt.
Once the plane takes off, I usually relax.
Same here. Sometimes I watch movies on the screen.
Do you talk to the person next to you?
Only if they start the conversation. Otherwise, I read or listen to music.
What about food? Do you like airplane meals?
Not really. They're usually small and not very tasty.
I agree. I sometimes bring my own snacks.
That's a good idea. Also, drinking water is important because the air is dry.
Yes, I always ask the flight attendant for water. Speaking of flight attendants, do you usually talk to them?
Yes, if I need something. They are usually very kind.
Common phrases are, "Excuse me, may I have some water?" Or, "Can I have a blanket?"
Or, could you please help me with my luggage?
Exactly. It's useful to know polite phrases.
And don't forget, thank you. A smile always helps.
Sometimes flights don't go perfectly. Have you had problems?
Once, my flight was delayed for 3 hours.
That's frustrating. Did the airline give you food or vouchers?
Yes, they gave us a meal voucher.
I once had turbulence. The plane shook a lot.
Oh, that can be scary, but turbulence is normal.
True. It's uncomfortable, but planes are safe.
Another problem is lost luggage.
Yes, that's the worst. You arrive, but your bag doesn't.
That's why I keep important items in my carry-on.
After the flight, the plane lands. That's always a relief.
Yes, everyone claps sometimes.
Do you clap when the plane lands?
Not usually, but I understand why some people do.
Then you go through passport control.
Immigration officers may ask questions. Why are you here? How long will you stay?
It's important to answer clearly and politely.
After immigration, you collect your luggage.
And finally, you walk out into the arrivals area. Traveling by plane is a mix of stress and excitement.
Yes, but it's the fastest way to visit new places.
Every step, booking, packing, airport, flight, arrival, teaches useful English.
Exactly. If you learn the vocabulary, you'll feel more confident traveling.
And it's not just about words, but also about polite phrases.
Right. Excuse me, please, and thank you are always important.
So next time you travel by plane, try practicing in English.
Safe travels and see you in the next episode.